Welcome to Hoopers United, where we chill and talk about basketball. My name is David, and this is
Silas,
all right. We haven't talked in a while. Been busy
I
working.
know.
Uh, so on Friday, March 11th, the Spurs beat the Jazz. Jazz at 102, Spurs at 104, and with that win, it put Popovich in the all-time wins.
Who?
Popovich.
Wait, what was the team?
They beat the Jazz 102. So after that win,
Okay,
it put Popovich most wins of all time.
I'm happy for him.
Did you see his what he said?
No, what did he say?
He just basically he said it's it's not just him. It's the
Like it
coaching
couldn't be done
staff,
without all the players and
the
all.
coach
Yeah,
players, coaching staff, just everybody because it takes, a team. So,
exactly,
hey, he's real.
exactly. Yeah, that's
But yeah,
good.
I'm happy for him.
I'm happy to see him get it.
Yeah, I'm happy too, man. I think as I told you before, I think this may be maybe it. I don't know how long he's gonna go, cause I remember when I think his wife passed away when
Yeah.
Kawhi, was still on the team years ago. So I don't know if
Mhm.
this is like something that keeps him going, that he's
Uh,
passionate about, because that's something so,
mhm.
devastating to him. I don't know if he's gonna
I'm not. I'm
retire
not
soon.
sure if he's gonna be. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know how many. How long he's gonna. I don't know if he's waiting for the rebuild or what. Or he's just coaching the coach right now.
Hey, I'm curious who's gonna coach. I would like to see Tim Duncan, but that ain't going. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be fully committed.
Maybe, cause he really hasn't done anything else. I mean, that I know of, he hasn't taken up, the
How do you
analyst
know?
desk.
How do you know?
No, I'm saying like he hasn't taken analyst job. Like you know how the older players like they usually take an analyst for their team. You know how they have their local.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? He hasn't done that. So I'm like, huh? What do you? What does he
I
do?
mean,
You know?
he doesn't need the money.
Well, it's not the money. I'm saying like he's still a winner. I wonder. He's still competitive. I wonder if he's gonna do coaching. I think he would be great at it.
Yeah, we've seen him win one game.
Ish. Couple. We all thought, what's her name? The female is gonna take
Hammond,
over. What was her name? Becky.
Becky Hammond.
Yeah, we all thought. Everybody thought that because she was under Pop for so long.
She she in the WNBA now, right?
Yeah, she signed some contract. Don't remember, but it was huge. The amount.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's just me. Wishful thinking for the Spurs.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Rebuild. But like I said, I'm happy because Dejounte Murray been playing like a quiet
He's been balling.
a quiet close to an all star in my book.
He made the All Star team. Call him an All Star
I'm like,
right now.
no, and he's still having the most steals for the season. So
One of the best two-way guards in the league.
Shh,
Give him. Are you trying to keep him low because he's gonna be going soon or what?
I don't know. He's not known too much for his explosive offense. Like he has it.
He's a good player.
He's not a good player. He's a great player. Don't be disrespecting him.
I'm saying.
All right. Now moving on. On Sunday, the 13th, uh,
Hmm.
they had that Nuggets versus the Sixers. 114 Nuggets. Sixers 110. The battle of the MVPs.
Yeah.
Joker had 22 points, 13 rebounds, 8 assists. Well, the people. This is just the people we want to know. Joel had 34 points, 9 rebounds. Harden had 24 points, 11 assists, and 9 rebounds. And
I
that
think
that was just a battle of the
the,
bigs. That was so competitive. Cause I love
the
watching
Joker's
Joel.
the Joker's my MVP.
Is he really? Like now? Now
Yeah,
we'll talk about. Actually,
yeah,
we'll talk about that later. But yeah, I got you. He's keeping that team afloat, big time.
yeah. Without him, I mean, granted they do have a lot of good players on their team, but everything goes through him. Everything, and I think he's the for sure the best center in the league, but I think he's top five player.
Really, you say best center even over Joel?
I think so. Like the the like everything he does is just amazing. Not saying Joel's. I mean Joel's right behind him, and I think they're very close. But I think he's the best center.
It's because
Just
Joker can pass a lot better. He's got this IQ. You
yeah.
mean? You think his IQ is higher?
Oh
No
yeah, for
disrespect to
sure.
Joel, I'm saying like you know what I mean. Like
Joker has one of the highest IQs in the whole league.
them European
In the whole
players
league.
built different.
Yeah. He I mean, he's not up there with like Chris Paul and LeBron, but I think he's the tier right below.
I got you.
Like, I think he's probably top five smartest players in the league as well. Dude is a genius.
I got you. Now this was another big game for the Sixers, and
Yes, it was.
they lost. And Harden didn't show up. He was quiet basically in the fourth, and
I'm be honest. I didn't
what?
watch the game.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Like I
I saw
said,
the
I didn't
numbers
watch the game either. I'm just gathering clips
because
and just reading about it, and getting much information.
what you're telling me, the numbers don't say about James Harden. I look
Right,
at the box score. It's like he had a decent game,
but
but
sports, when it comes down
yeah,
to
it's a lot
the
more than that.
crunch time, you need to come up big.
Exactly.
And now Joel himself didn't really score. I think he 2 points. I think 2 to 4. I may
In the
be
fourth,
wrong on that. 2 or 4 points in the fourth. Um, him too, but uh, one of those. But other than that, I'm not trying to put too much blame on Joel. It's Harden because
well, I looked at the box score and it was Tobias Harris. Dude had 10 points.
yeah, and this is just it's just another game Harden hasn't come up. It happens to Joel, and I've seen it. But it's like I don't know.
I think at the end of the day, Joel, and he might not get a bunch of points, but he's still gonna grab rebounds. He's still gonna play a little bit of defense. So I think when he has an off game, he could still be way more impactful than Harden. If Harden has a bad game, he like ruins the whole team.
This is just another. It's just another big game that it kind of to me sour. You know how everybody was hyped because they were beating low teams and they were looking spectacular. But
Yeah.
then now you're seeing these big games hit, and then it's like, hey, it's like Harden, do
What
something.
happened?
Harden, do something. And then he tries
Take
to
over.
say all the right things in the press conference, but man, I've seen this story. You know what I mean? I've seen this movie. It's not a good movie.
It's been done many times. Played out by him many times.
Now I do like. I think this may like I didn't say before. I think this may be in his career it may be his best chance to win a chip. But
So
maybe I'm
are you
just
saying?
maybe I'm just predicting that, or I'm just thinking, watching, remembering the Rockets games he had. You know what I mean?
Wait, so are you saying like the team gives him the best chance to win, or
I think so. Like, I'm not counting the
okay?
Nets. The Nets were just like, I don't know. It just didn't work. But we didn't see, the full power of that. To be honest,
So you think the way this team fits gives him that shot?
yeah, I think because I feel like the Nets were just like, how you get a trial version of certain things. I think this is just a trial
Yeah.
version that with the Nets, and this is just now a full version, another one. Just in my head, I'm trying to say it off my head, but
Hmm.
I I know he had a good chance with the Rockets, but I don't know. It's because he has Joel Embiid and he's happy to be there and he wanted this. You know what I mean? So the
Yeah.
expectation now is all high on my end. I'm like, yeah,
Hmm.
but
Yeah, that makes sense. But I think uh I think if he doesn't win in Philadelphia within the next like 2 years, he's never gonna win.
I told you before, I don't think he's gonna win.
Very.
And I'm not trying to be mean to him, but it's just his play style and obviously his track record.
Hey, I promise you won't hurt his feelings by you saying that,
I
because
know.
he cares about
He cares about money and scoring threes and looking good and
and,
hanging out with
and
his.
partying with rappers.
Yeah, right, yeah, yeah. Got like till like 2, 3 a.m. But that's him. I can't. I'm never, to be honest. Whenever I see Harden and I hear about that, I'm like, I don't judge him. Like, a lot of stars have
Yeah,
their.
I mean,
All
at the
these
end of the
stars have
day,
done their thing.
at the
As long as they come up big during when it matters, not the regular season,
yeah,
the playoffs.
yeah. But at the end of the day, I look at it like this: this is just a game of basketball. You know, it's all. It should be fun. Some people do it just for the lifestyle. I can respect that. I can respect that. It's just basketball.
Yeah, okay. It's entertainment. You're right about that.
It is. Dude, the NBA is a soap opera.
Well, hold on. When was that Sixers? Actually, speaking of the Sixers, what was that game again? When they lost to the Nets? I forgot when
Was
was
it? I
that.
think that was last week.
Last week.
It was
Yeah,
like it was
yeah,
like early last week, I think.
yeah. So, what'd you think of that one?
That was just embarrassing.
Was it because
That was
Kyrie?
pathetic.
Was it because Kyrie wanted all the smoke and guarded up Harden, and Harden's like, I don't know what to do.
Dude, that was I've never seen Kyrie that intense on defense
Oh,
ever.
he was pissed, and he's not gonna say it, but we could tell.
Oh yeah, dude, he was on his ass. I've never seen him like that. That was crazy. And then not only that, it's like, why did James Harden try to get injured? Did you see that?
Say that again.
He was like on the bench, iced up, getting rubbed down, like he was hurt,
Uh, that I didn't see. I, but
and
I
and
don't know.
he was just getting cooked. Like
He
Kyrie
was
was just torturing him.
his body was feeling the heat from Kyrie.
Dude, Kyrie was giving him hell.
That's just embarrassing. How do you want out and you just I don't know. It's just we all thought I
I
thought
mean,
that I
Embiid didn't have a good game, but it was like a decent game. Like if Harden came to play, it could have had them in the game, but he played awful. He just shrunk. He just shrunk. That was pathetic.
yeah
Kyrie literally like manhandled him the whole game.
That's probably
That was crazy.
is that embarrassing to you because you think in your head that he's one of the best offensive scorers?
It's embarrassing that Kyrie stepped up to the challenge man to man and he just backed down completely. Like no, just bent over. Like he didn't fight back at all.
I don't know. That was another big game that Harden shrunk. It's
Well, it's only been them two so far, but small sample size, and he already got two.
yeah. Now
We'll see.
we'll see. Yeah, on the same the day, the Sunday, March 13th, the Wolves
Yep,
beat the Spurs 149 to 139, and Towns scored a career high 60 points.
should be
Which,
embarrassed.
huh?
Greg Popovich should be embarrassed.
Why?
Carl
Yes,
Towns is a.
17.
I
Wait,
don't
so
like Carl Towns.
I, I, I know you don't, but you gotta set feelings aside. He is still one of the
Yeah,
bigger,
he went crazy. He
best
went
big men.
crazy. He went crazy.
17 rebounds.
Yeah,
He played
60
well.
points with 17 rebounds is OD.
Hey, Dejounte Murray didn't do that bad. Like he scored 30 points
Dude, he
and
always does
12
well. He
assists.
always does well. He does well every game.
But it's not like they got blown out. But I'm happy for Towns.
I
You know,
think I don't know. Are they still in the playoffs? Because I know they were floating around the AC for a while.
uh, I'm looking. Doesn't look like they're seven. Wait, they're seventh place right now.
Okay. I do like Anthony Edwards though.
I like him too. Yeah, they got a nice little group there.
I do like Patrick Beverly with that squad. Gives them some toughness.
Really, Mister over here always making fun of Patrick Beverly.
Hmm?
You make fun of Patrick Beverly, don't you? Huh?
Oh, it's onion.
Hello?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
yeah.
Oh no, I said you didn't like Patrick Beverly, didn't you?
No, I like him and dislike him.
Oh, I got you.
He's like I don't know. He's one of those guys you just want on your team, and you don't want to play against him.
I got you. I got you. I understand what you mean. It looks like currently in the standing, the playing tournament, they're supposed to face the Clippers,
Cool.
Minnesota, because they got the standings up right now. If you go check, they show you who would face each other in the playing tournament.
I don't know.
So right now it says Minnesota and Clippers, and whoever's the winner of that faces off against Memphis.
You say you don't want him? I think Memphis is going to give a lot of teams some problems. Look at it. They
I
I think they're really deep. They got like they got like six guys that can give you 15 every night at least.
I think people are they're enthralled by how what's his name, John Morant leads that team, and how
Yeah.
they're in second place. But I think you already know this, how much experience it takes to play in the playoffs. I don't think they'll win, but they'll make a
Well,
little noise.
how far do you think they're gonna get?
I think they can make it past the
Get
first
out the
round.
first round.
Past the first round.
I mean, it all depends who they're matched up with. Like I don't see them beating Phoenix. I don't see them beating um I don't see them beating Utah. I don't see them beating Golden State.
Not Denver. I think Joe, like I said,
I don't know.
if they face Denver, Joker's a way better player than John Morant in general.
Yeah, I agree.
So that
But
that
they're
just
I think
that's
they're a
just a
better
huge
team.
component
I think Memphis is a better team right now though.
right now. Yes, regular season, I agree with you. Playoffs are different. We'll see. Like I said, that's just my thoughts. All right, so
Oh, the Celtics.
we'll get to them. Uh, the Raptors. You see them beat 114 to Lakers 103.
Uh, yeah,
That was March 14th, and that was their 4 win streak, or that made it a 4 win streak for the Raptors. And you saw LeBron, right? He was frustrated. Did you see that clip where he just slamming the ball?
I see a new clip every day. Russell Westbrook missing a layup. He just doesn't run back on defense. Yeah, I saw this one clip. LeBron ran the full length of the court, got a chase down block, right? Once the full length of the court, try and score. Russell Westbrook bums a layup. He just stood there. He's like, there's no way.
I don't know.
They're,
We'll
they're bad.
We'll keep Lakers on the low. Oh, going back. I gotta stick to these notes. That back. Going back to Sunday, March 13th. Did you see KD score 53 points against the Knicks?
Yeah, yeah. When KD does it, it's quiet though.
That wasn't quiet. We all saw that,
No,
and
I'm
we
saying,
saw Kyrie
I'm
sitting
saying,
in the stands too with his loud gear.
dude, it's crazy that he can sit in the stands, but he can't play. That's insane.
Yeah, and Kyrie went back to the locker room and they fined the Nets 50K for that.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, and then KD called out the New York mayor that same
Not
day,
smart.
but then I think yesterday or recently, he backtracked on that. Basically,
How do you,
he
how do
didn't
you backtrack on that?
not backtrack, but he made another statement. Basically trying to understand. What the
Mm-hmm.
heck did he say? Hold up. I guess it's the small one. He's like, this is a small part of it. I think the last 2 years have been a difficult and painful time for New Yorkers, as well as very confusing time with the changing landscape of rules and mandates. I do appreciate the task the mayor has in front of him with all the city has been through. My frustration with the situation
Wow, who wrote
doesn't
that? Who
change
wrote that?
that fact that I will always be committed to helping the communities and cities I live in and play in. That's a part of it. I think it was longer, but
Wrote that?
I'm just saying, like, he said that, after a day or two, something like that. Yeah,
That was well written.
I just, I don't know. I know he's frustrated, but it's like, what can you do?
Uh, Yeah, the thing is with like KD, obviously recently he's been more vocal, but I feel like he's just pissed. Like things are not going the way he wanted.
It happens. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. We can only just sit and wait. Because if we'll just be talking about the same thing. Now, tonight, moving on tonight, we were talking about the Wolves. and the Lakers. They're facing each other off tonight.
Hey, Wolves gonna win.
All right, you already know. You think
I,
LeBron score
I
high
will
again?
I will not. I think he'll probably score like 30, but they're gonna lose.
Yeah, he's gonna try to get that getting adding to his score all time score.
As he should. They suck. They're so bad.
Yes, they are. Now let's move on. You want to talk about the Celtics? Go ahead.
We play the Warriors tonight,
Play the Warriors tonight. Oh yeah.
10 o'clock.
You think that's a
Oh,
hard team to
that's
beat
that's
with all
that's gonna
three
be a W.
players? But wait, that's gonna be a W for Boston?
Easy.
Easy? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Easy? They got
Tatum
all
going.
three of their
Tate,
players back.
Tate, Tate. Yeah, that's cool and all. Tatum's going for 34. Jalen Brown gonna have like a quiet 27. Um, who else? Marcus Smart gonna have like 15. Robert Williams gonna have 10 and 10. Uh, Al Horford gonna have a solid game. Klay Thompson's gonna be off. Steph Curry's gonna be weak. Draymond Green's just trash.
All right. I like the confidence. Obviously, you love the Celtics. It seems as the
We're
Celtics,
rolling right now. We're
yeah,
rolling.
they're rolling. They have what one of the best defenses in the NBA right now as well.
Yeah,
They're just rolling. So where they come
like we
from?
should have been. We've been there. Had to get the team right. Had to get the chemistry right. Yeah, Derek White is like been so impactful.
Yeah, those Spurs players
He's
tend to
he's
be.
he's doing what Evan Fournier should have done last year.
What actually having good fundamentals, how to rotate, to
Yeah,
stay in your man. You
yeah.
basically
It's, it's, it's instead of just bricking every single game.
I I think um a lot of players when they go to the Popovich and the Spurs, they get better fundamentally. I think Pop should definitely, if he's gonna stop coaching, he should open up like a training camp of fundamentals. You know what I mean? Like he would be such a great teacher.
I
You
don't
know
know
what
if
I mean?
I don't know if he created those fundamentals though. I think they just find fundamental players.
Well, you gotta unlock them too. You can't just remember Jonathan Simmons.
Dude, he was nice.
He was not where is he now? Like he had the fundamentals, but like once he left, you know what I mean? It's almost like he
How many
forgot
kids
a
did he
lot.
have?
I don't know, a lot. That's all I
he
remember.
had like 9 kids.
But I'm saying like he's a player. He just forgot the fundament. I think he just went back to his athleticism, but I may be wrong. But
Well, he did go to Orlando.
yes, well
That's basically wasteland.
he wanted that. So
That's basically NBA exile.
yeah. Uh, who else you want? What else you want to talk about that you got off your
Talk
head?
about let's talk about my Eastern Conference champions, Miami Heat.
Wow. What about them?
I don't know who could beat them, man.
What are you talking
In
about?
my eyes, I don't think they can be beat.
Look here, the Bucks can give him a challenge, and you can't say Bam Adebayo will give a tough time to Giannis.
He won't, but they also have Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero. Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson, Max Struss, Pete. I already said PJ Tucker, right?
No.
I'll say him again. I'll say him again. Uh, I'll say PJ Tucker one more time, and that's all they need.
How's Victor Oladipo doing?
Oh yeah, they got him too.
Yeah, but how's he been doing? Back.
I only saw the first game to be honest.
Let's see what this says. He's played 4 games. He's
What's he doing?
subpar. Like Detroit, 2 points. 5 points against Cleveland, 4 points against Phoenix, 11 points against Houston. Nothing really mind blowing. But he's been out for a while, so he's another player that needs to get his legs underneath
Okay,
him.
so he's just getting cardio right now
Basically, yeah.
because he's only taking like 3 shots a game, playing 15 minutes a night.
I think I think yes, they have a deep bench, but uh I don't know. I'm always gonna look at the star players, you know what I mean? The known players. Like I know Jimmy Butler's gonna get his. I'm waiting.
Of
I want to
course,
see Bam Adebayo ascend to a new level during the playoffs. And what's his name? What's his name? You know what's his name?
Mr.
Duncan.
Lowry,
Nope.
dude, Duncan Robinson's weak.
Correct.
We don't got to
Yes.
talk about him. We don't got to really talk about him
Why?
because they got like two more Duncan Robinsons on the bench.
No, not him. I'm sorry. Is it Tyler Hero?
What?
Yes,
They're
him. Tyler
they're
Hero. Yes, yes. See, I want to see how well he does, cause he basically the third option, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he's the
He's the
third
third
option,
spot.
right?
Yeah,
What were you
he
say?
is. But they got Kyle Lowry.
Right, but Kyle Lowry's not a scorer. He's more. He has to be the floor general. He's getting
So
older.
you're
He
saying they
can't
don't
do
have a?
all that.
You're saying they don't have a scorer?
No, I'm saying for scoring options. Wait, who's? I'm looking right now. Hold on. Go ahead. You speak.
I just think they have so many good guys, and they're tough. They're gonna be hard to beat.
I know, but what I'm saying is, yeah, he is their third option for scoring. I'm saying those three players are key. You could say how deep they are, but
Yeah,
ain't nobody gonna be deep like the Spurs. That was an actual complete team from a championship run team. That was a like you know what I mean?
I think the Bucks might have the best big three though.
I
In terms of fit and ability.
yes.
Giannis is what, probably the best player in the NBA.
Yes, it's the level.
Chris Middleton's,
That's
yeah.
why you're looking at it that way. Speaking of, while we're on the subject of talking these teams, who are your top 5 teams right now? Power ranking.
It's has to be in order.
Yes.
Um, Phoenix one. I got Miami two.
Who'd you say? Who's the one?
Miami two.
Miami 2,
I,
Phoenix 1.
Mo- yep, Milwaukee three. Uh, Golden State four. and I got the Grizzlies 5.
Jeez, you really are enamored with them.
No, they're just playing real well, so I gotta put them in there.
Okay, I gotta remember that. So I typed it down. I think the Suns won for me.
Yeah, I got them one,
I think Bucks too.
but they're not even first in the Eastern Conference.
Okay, but doesn't mean I don't know. That's
So
get
put the
back to me.
Celtics number one
Get
then.
me. Get back to me on that one. My mind
So
is
put
not
the
right for
Celtics
that right
number
now.
one.
You should. We'll get back to me on that. How about MVP standings? Who's
I
your top
told you,
five?
Joker.
Top five right
Joker, Embiid, Giannis, and I don't really care after that. Nobody else.
now.
Nobody else has a shot anymore.
Really?
Nah, nobody fourth or fifth can steal it.
Not even John Morant?
Nah, nah.
Really, Mister.
Good season, but he can't steal. He can't steal the MVP. Not happening.
All right,
Think
all right.
I think Embiid is gonna get it because Joker got it last year.
Oh yeah, the fatigue. Yeah, I get it. His team is doing
And
better
the thing
too.
is,
His team is doing better too, right? Wait, hold on. Phoenix.
jo-
Wait, I
Joker's just
mean,
not.
76 is 41-26. Denver is 41-28. Actually, they're pretty close. If we're gonna talk about MVPs, but the Bucks right now are 43-26. They're second place with you know. But people are gonna be tired of Giannis, right? Is that so? You're saying basically the voters are gonna get tired of Joker and Giannis, and they're just gonna finally give it to Joel? Is that what you're trying to say?
I think he's not like I don't know. He's not as big of a name.
Why not Jimmy Butler?
It's not happening.
But why? Why doesn't nobody put him in
He,
the talk? Why? He's leading. He is the captain of that team. He is leading them to where
he
they
don't got
gotta
the
be.
numbers to back it up. He
That's
don't
all
got the
for you.
numbers for that. He's good, but he don't got the numbers,
That's because he
and
has a
that's what
better.
matters.
Is that what you're saying? Because he has a better team, a deeper team, so he doesn't have to put as much numbers up.
No, he just isn't that type of player.
Okay,
He,
I was just
I don't think
curious.
he will. I don't think he will have the numbers like that. But I think he's severely underrated all the time though. That dude is nice.
Anything else you
He's still
want to
there.
talk about?
No, it's just I'm gearing up for playoffs. I'm happy the MLB's coming back.
Nice. I didn't know you liked baseball. To be honest.
I did when I was younger, and then I fell out of it, but I'm starting to get back into it more.
All right. This the standings look good. So another show in the West. Obviously, Phoenix is one. Whoever is the believe. Hold on. How does this? So in the playing tournament, Lakers face the Pelicans. If it goes that way,
Man, I
Then
don't care. They're losing to whoever it is.
right, but if they win against the loser of Minnesota Clippers, then they're gonna have to face the Phoenix for they'll be the AC to face Phoenix, and then you got Utah versus Dallas,
Yeah,
Golden State versus Denver, and Memphis versus whomever wins against Memphis and Clippers. That's on the west side. On the east is the obviously Miami and Atlanta versus Charlotte. Whoever's the winner faces
for
the
the
loser.
play in.
Yeah, for the play. Whoever wins against Atlanta, Charlotte faces the loser, Toronto or the Nets. And whoever wins that faces Miami. So far, that's what it's looking like.
It's the Nets in the play in tournament is crazy.
Nah,
Dude, they were the number one seed for a minute.
yeah, but I personally saw drama come over Harden. Come on, you can't. I said it from the beginning. You can't. It's more than just basketball. It's politics. At the end of the day, you have no power against that. It's just they had just things going against them. Oh well,
A
that's
lot
who
of
they are.
things.
They also going down. The Chicago is gonna have to face Boston. That's what it's
That's a
looking
L
like. For who?
for Chicago.
No, okay. There's the
You
fan.
know who they up against. You know
Philly
who they up
against
against.
Philly. Next is gonna be Philly against Cleveland. What do you think about Cleveland?
They
Do you
got
think they
they
have a
got Cleveland.
you think they have a chance?
Not yet
How do you give Cleveland not yet, but you give Memphis?
because they're better.
It's because they.
That's how.
It's you know what it is because they don't have a star player like John Morant. That's what it is. They have that player
Yeah,
that can
yeah.
push him a little further than Cleveland's just a good
That's
team. They're just still learning. They don't have a dominant.
their front
They
court
don't
is
really have
nice.
a dominant player. That
Their front court is nice.
they are.
Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, that stuff.
I hear you.